Many of us don't even do the one simple thing, which is to feel your sense of being, feel your sense of existence. Yet it's the only thing constant. It's the only thing that never leaves. It's the only remedy to all of the pain, all of the suffering, all of the misconceptions and emotions that we are trying to get rid of, right? Completely avoid. But we can't. We can't avoid these emotions, and we can't avoid anything else, because there is no separation. This belief in separation has to be uprooted. It has to be seen for what it is, which is it's not there. It appears to be. It's something that we have been taught. We've been conditioned. Hey, don't get me wrong, I get it. I totally get it. You're seeing it, you're experiencing it, you're thinking it, and therefore you feel it. But if you were to actually look in your experience right now, direct, raw, immediate, without thinking, separation is not there. You have to think to separate yourself. There's no boundary. Boundary is a concept. Separation is a concept. Thinking itself is a concept. All of it is conceptual. Yet, it's the very same way that we understand, or you understand, I understand. Understanding is not intelligence. Understanding is not true understanding, because it relies on something else, something bigger, something free, something that is watching it. We can all have many different understandings, interpretations, but what is watching it? What is giving it its reality, its existence? This is not about understanding. That is the paradox that you're going to have to unravel for yourself. The less you try to understand it, the more you will understand it. Because there really is no one understanding. You understand that you never had to understand anything. You see, your understanding is what creates the suffering. Your ideas, your notions, is what creates your pain. Isn't it funny that we all want one thing? We all want it, but we want it in different ways, and we have a misunderstanding of what happiness really is, what it really is. It's not something that comes and goes. It's not temporary. That's what creates suffering. That's what creates attachment and aversion, because the moment you have something good, something that you like, and something that you get attached to, like pleasure in food, happiness in a relationship, validation in material stuff, you create the opposite and you try to do everything you can to avoid it. It's the world of duality. And duality is just an appearance. Duality is just an appearance. But what sees duality? What knows duality? It has to be something that is containing it. The belief in separation has to be seen. It's an experience, it's a dream. No different than a dream. And being the body is a big component of that. For me to say that I am not the body, that I'm not saying these words right now, would be completely crazy to a normal person, to a person who lives in ignorance, who doesn't investigate, who doesn't actually self-inquire into their true nature and the essence of what they've always wanted, what they've always experienced. And they're constantly looking at others and judging them and saying that's right and wrong. But you only say that because there's pain and suffering within yourself. You're too busy looking at others and not yourself. You have time and attention to look at others, but never yourself. We never look within. Why? Because very paradoxically, there's nothing there. Yet we think there's a me, a sense of I here. But really, that's just more thoughts and thinking and concepts and labels and a sense of past and identity. But when you actually look for it, you don't find it. You're not separate because you're not the body.